put it in. I was like, and we started processing. And a lot of them were the same. A lot of people have been thinking about like family, their family and legacy, and like family transitions. I was like, okay. So that's not just the age year conversation. You know, you think about like a certain age, people really start thinking about their families and like loved ones and losing people and all that stuff. But it was like younger people on the bus too that said the same stuff. I was like, okay, cool. So I see where people are, and we tackled that, and then we got into some holiday conversations. So that was good. Towards the end of the week, don't remember, Saturday, which was yesterday, I hung out with Chris Coleman and Coleman Cares for Party Present. I've been hosting it for the past several years. It was really, really good. A lot of people showed up. The Heights is a beautiful venue, y'all. You haven't been to the Heights, so check it out. Catered by 1918. London Boy. London Boy is 12. London Boy is 5. That'll be exciting. Yeah, like really good. It just reminds me of like how I had dreams of singing, but then like singing professionally, but just didn't go. But with her, I'm like, I'm gonna help you go. You got a whole team of people that will help you go. She got it. Nadia Tillis was right there in the middle, and she warmed it up for D. Logan, the entertainer, and of course Logan. Logan. So it was a really good time today. Thank you to Chris for that vision and to all of you who came out and supported that. We have more. We are always doing something. Like our station, all of our different shows and personalities are always doing something in the community. So get ready for Keep On Rolling. It's annual. I don't even know what year it is. Keep On Rolling. I can't remember like when it started, but it's coming. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we got. That's what the week looked like. How about yourself? You want to check in and let us know how your week went? Let us know.
So the Heights, where's that?
The Heights is right there in Bellevue Heights. Right when you get in the curve on the Fairfield. It's so dope, like for real. Got the upright VIP areas and all that. I got to do something now. Got to have something now.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. Gotta do something. 94.9 page coming to you. Hold on. Right now, we are on our way in this moment. Thank you, brother, for that. And we should be there now. All right. Who we got checking in? Let's see. Rod Hello there. Hello there. So a couple of y'all watching, check in. Let me know where you're watching from, and we shall holler at you, check in with you. All right, so a lot of things happened. Marjorie Taylor Greene, big trader, big blonde, built body trader. Oh, girl, so you know what? Y'all can have it. I quit.
I'm out of here.
Adios. Farewell. Goodbye. Get out of here.
Oh, that was
go away.
Interesting stuff there.
Yo, so like,
I'm telling you, it's not the end of her.
No, but she said it's not for running for president. She said it's not for another political office. That's it. I'm just not. I don't like him.
They say that.
Okay, so y'all think otherwise.
Yeah, I think she.
I think it's Jane.
I think.
Yeah.
What happened? Okay. If you don't know, you haven't been watching. She quit. And that is a quit from. She's MAGA, or she was, right? Maybe she didn't identify as MAGA, but definitely Republican. Let's roll quit and see what happens. Like, what does it look like when somebody jumps ship from the team, from the winning team?
We're about to find out.
Okay. All right. So let's see what else happened over the week. There were several things.
Hey, mute your mic. It's an echo. Mute your mic. It's an echo.
Oh. This is.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's up. I didn't hear that.
Sounds ghostly. I like that one.
Sorry, you guys.
Ghostly.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see what else happened. because these are not the topics, these are just things that happen over the week. Tonight we're talking about an attitude of gratitude, but we got to check in and just see what y'all was talking about around the water cooler, on social media. What else happened? Now that's really what I saw. And then, love and condolences to my daddy is on Facebook. Hey, daddy. in your brown voice. So, condolences to the Langford family. Former First Lady of Birmingham, Miss Melva Langford, passed away Thursday, I think.
Wow.
Had a long, hard fight, and she ran her course. And so the city of Birmingham and everybody who, knew her husband knew that she had to be a strong woman, quiet but strong woman. So prayers and condolences to the Langford family, to Miss Ferguson, Miss Cassie Ferguson, Lene, and everybody, all her friends and family in their time of bereavement. And all of us who knew her and who she, like, when you have a leader of a husband, you got to be in the thick of it all the time. And you just think about that. Like, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. You run, I'm running too. That's kind of how you put me in this too. So here I am too with you. So yeah. Just thinking about that. All right. For you guys, any stories stick out this week?
Well, yeah, man. What's up with this UAB thing? Did y'all see that?
Stabbing at UAB, huh? And I was like, man, is he gonna be black?
Kind of quiet.
And he was black. He was a black student athlete, stabbed 2 other football players yesterday morning.
Yeah, Saturday.
Before the game.
Yeah.
No deets provided.
That's what I'm saying. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
However,
quiet.
they say young man had some priors, had a little history of some criminal activity, maybe some other things. That's all I saw.
Mental health,
probably.
Yep.
They said that somebody in the comments was like, they were probably bullying him. I'm like, y'all, how we come up with any of that off of just the headline? That's all I saw was the headline.
Yeah, I guess because it was 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but got a friend said that very quiet person in class Friday, just chill Friday.
That's tough.
So just goes to show you, man.
Something was happening.
I'll say because we don't know the story, so you can't say leave folk alone. You can't say stay out the way because we don't know. We don't know any of the details.
Yeah.
So we'll wait to see what happens with that. Nevertheless, wild situation. And I passed by it. I was going somewhere to shop yesterday and saw it. I was like, what's happening down there at UAB? Would have never thought that. Not at all.
I'm still sticking with be nice to people.
Like, just golden rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just mind your business.
Especially the one that pay you, right?
Just, if you don't want to smile, just keep it moving. You don't want to speak, keep it moving. But by all means, all the extra.
Yeah. Toodaloo.
Yeah.
Goodbye. I'm on that hard.
It costs you nothing to say hello.
Yeah. Even if they don't speak back.
Even if they don't speak back, just say hello.
Okay, look at this. Stillman College secures $1.4 million in funding through first of its kind HBCU program. 1.4 million is big. Stillman College, let me give y'all some claps for that. I wonder did Bezos' ex-wife, no, she didn't get him that. They didn't say that. Bezos' wife been showing out. She has now given money to some tribal schools as well. Like she is giving money to all the places that Jeff ain't.
I just want to know the backstory. What's happening in the Bezos household?
Because it's all, it is what it's like. He didn't do it,
and he's not saying anything.
He better not say nothing.
Exactly. That's what I want to know. It's a reason. I'm just telling you, it's a reason.
Is you a racist?
Interesting.
But
she's been doing that for a couple of years.
Does anybody watch Reasonable Doubt?
I just watched The Hunting Wives.
Bro.
Woo! That thing chosen. No, I ain't watched it. Okay, tell us about it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just kind of got into it, and so I'm like on season 2. But the first season got this wealthy guy, this wealthy businessman, and he killed this girl that's in the company. So she was doing some stuff behind his back, trying to, take the company or something like that, stealing money, whatever.
Okay.
And so he finds out, he goes over, he kills her. So the lawyer in the movie, Jax the lawyer. She's a lady lawyer. She gets him off, but the man's wife is like making a deal with the person. So he also, the lady who was trying to take down the company, he also slept with her.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
They always got to be sleeping with somebody.
Yeah. So it just kind of reminds me, the whole Bezos thing just reminded me, like, she may be doing something. Maybe he's doing something.
It's something else.
Getting
It's something
money.
else.
Yeah. And he's not saying anything. That's a lot of money.
I ain't lying. That's a lot. I'm like, how much you got to be giving? Like, you've already given $7 billion. Is it $7 billion?
Yeah.
Was it an M? Was it million or bigger?
What's bigger?
Billion.
Yeah.
Trillion.
Yeah, trillion.
Gazillion.
Yeah.
She is giving away money we've never seen, and I'm just wondering where it's coming from. Like, why you got that much?
It's got to be something personal though, because she's been doing it.
Mackenzie Scott, hats off to you. If you're listening, we'll take $1 million.
Yeah. Man, give your boy 100,000. I make it do it. I flip it, make it
For
do
sure.
what it do.
Okay.
Got the money.
Yeah.
Call us, girl. Okay. Carrie said hunting wives, Carrie. He said it was a lot of bumping, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's very sexual. But it is like, so yeah, it's good.
Not
It's
bumping.
good. It's good. Yeah, we just talking. It's
Victoria talking
just
about, I ain't know you watched that. Where I be?
it is crazy. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's
Hunting wives.
graphic. It's graphic.
Mm.
It's
Oh,
graphic.
okay.
Who are they hunting?
Hey, I don't even be watching TV like this. If I watch it, it's got to be
It must be
quite
good.
entertaining.
Yeah, like
So yeah, I would say check it out.
I'm still in Blind Spots. Y'all ever seen it?
No.
Yeah.
But that one
I like detectives and I
like
like
psychological thrillers.
all that. Yeah, definitely that.
I like it too, but
Crime
I
shows and
get to it. Like
Anybody watch Power Force? Like the
No.
spinoffs?
nah.
Oh my God.
That's too
y'all
much to keep
terrible.
up with.
Okay.
All right, guys. 994-8949. What have you been talking about over the week? That's what we're doing right now. Just recapping what this week looked like. How was it for you? And what were some headlines that stuck out for you? You know, it's always something happening in DC. Your president keeps up drama. So I can't even keep up with what's new. You know, I don't know what he did this week. So if you know something we don't know, hit me up and let me know.
Yeah, did y'all hear the story about the young lady who had the baby like 8 minutes after they discharged her?
Yeah.
That was
That was crazy work, right?
Yeah.
And so the hospital comes out with that statement about they fired the doctor, the nurse, and she was like, I never met neither one of them. I don't even know who the doctor was. But yeah,
And
8
it
minutes
be like that.
in your car. Yeah.
It be like that.
I
shared
just come
that.
sweep the porch because I know she's gonna get paid.
Yeah, like Black women and maternal health, or Black women and sexual health. Anyway, reproductive health. It has always been a thing. Like, I'm gonna share my experience. It has been 11 years ago now, but something very similar happened to me, and it happened under the care. I was under the care of a Black doctor, first of all, and then I ended up going to the emergency room because of complications, and ultimately lost my baby without the advice, like without the clear advice from the doctor. But then I get to the emergency room, and I was just, like, when you're in pain and you don't know what's going on, you really don't know what's going on. So I don't know what y'all know, but you need to get me somewhere and get me something that makes me feel better. That's not what happened. They sent me home. Oh, I should have sued then. But like in the moment, and without the support, being able to think that way as well, man, I would have been rich. Y'all want, hey, adios, goodbye, farewell. But they ain't, hey, my mama talking about something, you need counseling. No, baby, I need a check. All right.
Yeah.
So that happened too. But yeah, like Black female health. Should Black women go to female doctors or male doctors? Black doctors or white doctors?
That's a good question.
Should we go to midwives?
I think nobody knows the body like another black lady.
I was under the care of a Black lady. Okay.
Oh, dang.
I mean, I'm just not sure if it stops at color. You know what I mean? That person has to genuinely care for you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, and that's why I pray for discernment every day. It's like, you know what I mean? You got to try to catch somebody's spirit and their energy.
But you can't. You can still do that, and they make one bad call or one neglectful call, and say,
true.
"Well, hey, you can make it through the night." Don't guess.
But you also know yourself, so you have to monitor yourself. If you went home and you knew you were still hurting, go somewhere else. Like, just don't stop there. Like you always say, be your own advocate.
Okay, so keep going. So like this lady here went to, well, she couldn't make it nowhere else.
That's true.
She made it to the car.
To the car.
That's true.
Down the road, just a tiny bit.
Man, yeah. Go back. Spray that
and then
thing
we talk
out.
about things that make people snap, man.
Spray
it. Yeah, that's a
open it up.
That's a wild moment.
Do the noise. Do the noise.
I'm gonna spray it.
Empty the fofo.
Thank you, Kendrick. I ain't playing. So Victoria said black female or midwife. Leslie, examine yourself.
Shout out to Leslie.
What you mean? Let's examine yourself. Because like even knowing like something doesn't feel right. Breast self-check exam. I don't, we don't know. After I do the exam and I may find something, may feel something. Where do I go? Who do I trust? Okay, so a lot of us are in the menopausal stages. I need somebody to be able to be my advocate and not just be like, oh well, get you a fan. Doctor, tell me what I don't know. You went and got these. Tell me. Don't make me go on Google. Thank you.
Yeah.
Small community hospital.
Small community hospital. Okay. A black female who already has kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all.
We got to start holding these healthcare professionals accountable.
And that's the thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know. I see them, they TikToking and be bopping and hip hop. Like, you can't be Dr. Bay. You can't be everybody can't be Dr. Bay, Nurse Bay, and then you sending people home.
Because you got to make a TikTok. Right. You got to go dance in the hallway.
I see them all the time.
Hey, they work long shifts. They get a little release.
Put on the pressure. All right. So I'm coming in late. I thought it was about discerning your own actions. Yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. But it was about medical health professionals and the treatment of black women or just professionals, period. Doctors and women's reproductive health. And who should we choose? Should we choose a white male doctor? Of course not. Should you choose an older Asian? And I hadn't had an Asian doctor. Maybe that's what we need to do.
My mom has an
Indian.
I mean, he's very much so white, but he is French. He's a French doctor, is her cardiologist, and he's really great. He saved my mom's life. So if it hadn't been for him, she may not have found the blockage that she had in her heart.
Okay.
Back in 2016. And they got her with double bypass. She's good. She's 81 and kicking.
Smoking. I ain't lying, she kicking.
She rolling.
Like,
that's my girl.
Yeah. So okay. The personality of the doctor makes a difference.
Maybe.
But the efficiency, the effectiveness, I need you to research. I need you to not just, not know me and don't look at my, know me. But then as a health provider, I think about like the clients that I have. I remember all of their details. So when they come in, I know what we talked about last session. I know that's something that I do remember. But I don't remember anything else. I remember all of that. Everything they give me, I remember it. So like I'm already thinking about what we need to address before they come back in the office.
Yeah.
But I wonder, do medical doctors have that same time, or you let your nurse do the work? Like all of those things come to mind. See me, not only your research and stats. Thank you. All right. So we're talking about the situation that happened with the mom, with the couple that was giving birth. The mom was released from the hospital. For what reason? Just What they say? She went far long enough or what?
I don't even remember that
I don't
part.
even know if I heard a reason. It's like I think that's what she didn't really give.
Like, why y'all sending me home?
I don't think she knew. And I've only heard from her because of course the hospital's quiet. I don't think she knew. I think that's what's they send you home all the time. That's not a new phenomenon, but
if I come to the doctor,
it's crazy when you that close.
Yes, I'm like that about anything. If I'm taking my time to come to the doctor, and I decided that the over-the-counter meds or whatever I was doing at home isn't working, I need to leave with something.
I mean, I don't even feel like being close to giving birth is the issue here. Like, if somebody comes in to tell you they're in severe pain, there is clearly, if you can look at them and tell that there is pain in their face, like it's clearly something wrong. Yeah, you should not send that person home.
And you can handle it. You're a strong Black woman.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know, man. It's really, I don't know. I look at it as being another hurdle for women in a lot of ways because, like, you all have so many hurdles in this compartment. Like, you got the health, the financial, the social. Like, there are a lot of hurdles, and this adds to one of them. When I saw the story, it just intrigued me because I'm like, okay, I know women get sent home all the time. I get that, but how do you explain 8 minutes? How do you explain 8 minutes later? And she's distraught. Like
8 minutes later,
she's still distraught. Like,
I saw her husband
about it.
Like,
like
he had to watch this. She didn't dilate far enough, only 3 centimeters. And they will, like, well, you
8 minutes later, she pushed it out.
Hello, peekaboo. Okay, the nurse and MAs do most. Yeah, yep, absolutely.
Yep, that is so true.
Doctor come in. Okay, well, I see right here you got this. So anything else I can do for you? Yeah, be a doctor. I don't know what that look like. I need you to do more than they just did, and I need about 3 prescriptions before I leave. You're gonna give me some gauze or something. I'm not just coming in here to be coming in here. You need to give me some samples or something.
Especially with this copay I'm about to pay.
You better give me stay. Oh, you lied.
Denzel said, I'm gonna leave here.
You hear me?
I'm gonna leave here with
you work for me at this point.
I'm okay. Now you better go find me some Tylenol.
Do you think it's one of those things? And I'm gonna ask y'all, like, the hot, OBGYN, right? She's probably got a lot of clients, right? So client base is out the roof. Do you think that becomes part of care?
Yes.
At some point, like,
yes.
Maybe, like, I get it. You trying to get there, but
like you the pop doc, like Kristen said, everybody knows you, and then they know you for some other products or some other something. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch because I need you to be able to. I don't want to see if I come to you, Dr. Haddon, I don't want to end up seeing Dr. French. I don't know her. What my doctor? Who?
Right, and that be the thing. Like, I had that experience. Went to the urologist. I was like, I don't know you, and I ain't.
Who is you?
I'm really not trying to get to know you. Matter of fact, I ain't coming back.
So and then never like for somebody else, they may not ever go to the doctor again.
Like, I'm that dude. I'm not finna I understand the Medicaid bill and that. Y'all do too. I'm not finna even wait in the waiting room no more. Like, dude, hey, see me. I know what you gonna get the 15 anyway.
Hello.
You get your 15. I don't care about the billing. Don't put me in the waiting room. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, stories like this shakes me because I think sometimes doctors are already overwhelmed with loads, kind of like social workers and anything else. But at some point, you gotta have a cutoff.
Look at this. You think about you gotta have a cutoff. You need professionals and all of that, but you just had Donald Trump to say that nursing was not a real profession.
Yeah.
What is he talking? What were the other occupations? What? Let me see. Yeah. So nursing is not a real profession. What it is? What is that then, sir?
Who said that?
Your president.
Oh my God.
Let me see what other professions he said too, because
oh yeah, it was a list, right?
Yeah. Let's go find the list. Yeah.
I screenshot the list.
Miss Lavender said, thank heavens my baby daddy had all the delivery pains. Oh Lord.
Shout out to baby daddy.
Okay.
Oh, shout out to you, Doc.
My neck and my back. So let's see what Trump said. Physical therapy, social. I know he did. Physical therapy, social work, and nursing.
Not a professional degree.
What degree does he have?
Hello.
Let me see.
This thing.
What? Which ones? What? Where he graduate from?
I guess it's kind of like they're going back into the trade part, but yeah.
Donald Trump's degree.
College of
Economics.
I don't. That's what he got a degree in. No, I don't see no degree for him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. So my point exactly. Somebody with no credentials, no whatever, talking about what is not professional. How do you come up with that? That's kind of concerning. All right, enough about all that. All them. The attitude of gratitude. I know y'all are looking for the list. I'm gonna talk it up while you find that.
Yeah.
But
accountants.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nursing, physician assistants, physical therapists, audiologists, architects, accountants, educators, social workers.
Wait.
I kind of knew education was on that list. I don't know why, but I just
because he's stupid. Because
I mean, you already dismantled the
education is look. Let me see. Trump need to be worried about bubble.
Huh. And the funny part about it, last time I checked, that degree requires 5 years.
Okay.
You make us go longer than anybody.
Hey, what are we talking about here? So he said these. He rattled these off in reference to what? Like I said, it's been a busy week. And look, like Victoria said, what is that a list of? That is a list of non-professional occupations according to President Donald Trump. And I'm wondering what's the context? Where did this come from? What made him, I want to see what brought that up. But what I will say, I teach a class on Tuesday nights, and in this class, the young men are talking about just different things. But the other day, one of them was saying that he quit a job because he was only making like $10. And I asked him, I was like, so tell me your highest level of education and your skills. He's like, well, I stopped going in 10th grade. 10th grade, $10. And that's
Did you tell the man that?
Yeah.
Great then. I don't mean to laugh, but hey,
because it would be less, right?
It could.
So he left the job because it was $10. And I said, well, baby, you can't really ask so much more. You want to know why? Because there are high school students that are juniors and seniors in high school right now that will work in that same place with you and accept that pay.
Facts.
Education is imperative. It may not be a college education, but just the idea of being educated. I don't know why people envy education the way that they do. They envy it. They despise it. They're afraid of it. I want to know everything that there is for me to know. And sometimes you have to pay for it. I don't get why so many people have that issue. I just don't, it ain't necessary. That's just a setup. They teaching you how to be a slave. I work for myself. Okay. What y'all think? You're a teacher. You're a whole educator.
You see how I'm looking at you? I done heard this before.
I need $20. Like, y'all can't pay me no chain, man. That ain't even enough to work for. Baby, you can't even spell.
Yeah, I got a very close family member that told me that working for somebody is slavery.
That's what they say.
And I said, well,
do they work for themselves?
But you want me to give you some money.
You want me to go slave to help you?
Boy, please.
So, because I call you a slave.
You know what I'm saying? Like, really? That's the mentality? No, sir.
It's crazy.
Slavery? Okay.
It's just crazy. When Trump goes to medical care, I guess he expects all male doctors to assist him.
Yeah.
Those who can't do it hate on it. Okay.
And I wonder if this because they gave some kind of kickback. Like these organizations maybe didn't support him. I'm trying to remember. I think most of the teaching organizations supported Kamala.
Hey man, some of y'all be at home and you watch the news all week long. So if you remember what the preface of this stupid statement was, let us know. We don't know where it came from. I was at work that day being a slave. I missed it.
Carrie, I'm with you, bro. I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Where he working at?
It was Burger King.
And then it's Publix. But it's about the same because Publix they're gonna streamline them hours.
My daughter worked at Publix at 14 years old, making like $12 an hour.
Yeah.
But it's still okay. So we talk about education, but then too, It is it's gonna sound how it's gonna sound, but I'm gonna say it because you think about Publix and you think about the quality of a person, the quality of a brand. They are looking for a certain moldable, teachable, coachable, or already that type person to work in their establishment.
And I know I'm about to go into the lane. Can I pull in the driveway real quick?
No, I wish
Come
I had
on.
a car
Man.
sound
Come on
effect.
with
Let
it.
me see.
You got one.
If you are the person that got the stank attitude, no soft skills, and you're not teachable, your ceiling is going to be pretty low. Because in the words of Coach Campbell, hey, your attitude determines your altitude. And if you are that person, and I see them, we all see them. They're in the drive-throughs. And I'm saying to myself, hey, this is the type of job that you're gonna get with no education and with that type of attitude.
Yeah.
Like literally, like, dude, be grateful.
Yeah. Be grateful. An attitude of gratitude. Dana said it's shame based. Well, tell me what part of it is shame based, not envy. It's the inadequate feelings that arrive, as well as it intimidates the person. Yeah, but okay, I hear you. When I say envy, I mean envy of the whole idea of education and educated people. Education is, most of us started in public school. It's free.
Yeah,
they
don't do that right either.
Right, you can get it just like I get it. I didn't pay to go to school. I didn't pay to do any. I went to public school. And if you really do it and you really want it, people that I know that ended up with scholarships and stuff like that, they did more academically than I did. They did better academically than I did. And some of them did not have the same support that I had at home, but they went on and they had, like, you can do what you can do it. So I'm sorry, $10 ain't enough. and you didn't even want to go fill out the application. Yeah, there's so many layers to this, but I'm just talking about the idea of education. People that didn't graduate from college that get mad at you and say that it doesn't matter or whatever. Like I had a whole discussion with a guy who, I don't even understand why that's necessary. You're saying that because you didn't finish, but you started and you got 2 classes left, so now you got an attitude. No, you can't be mad at nobody for that.
I make more money than you anyway.
Yeah, like, and that's the other one. Exactly what he said. Apparently I ain't needed. I'm making $100,000 a year. Well, show me. Shut up.
You had the mind. And that be the trade-off. We got to talk about this one day because, like, people have these young generation don't understand that value. Like, there's a trade-off. You can go make money, yes, but what your body gonna say at 60? You got to work 16, 18 hours overtime and you talking about we make the same money. Like, literally, like, we got siblings that do this. Like, not in competition with you. I'm just trying to eat my own cheese. Like, but yeah, like I'm about making about what you making. I heard family members say that before. Like, oh, really? I didn't know. I never counted it. I wasn't really thinking about it.
I'm not your competition. I like to be an inspiration, maybe, but you don't have to compete with me. Don't do that.
You went to college too. You didn't finish. So it came down to a choice, right?
Didn't finish and didn't try to go back.
Right.
And because it's still open.
Because you had all that time to go back.
It came down to a choice. I decided to finish. You may have decided to do other things.
Kerry said, for the past 35 years, most young Black folks' dreams was making it in the streets and being a rapper or a dancer.
And a football player, Kerry. I'm going to co-sign that statement.
Yeah, those truckers and SIPCO workers.
Free. What up, Free?
Yep. All of that. I'm going to get my own box truck.
Nothing is wrong with that.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's not.
Think about all of the people who went to school for the arts. People come, you got African American people coming out of Juilliard, they coming out of NYU, they choreographers, they dancers, like they doing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not far-fetched. They're musicians.
I co-sign that, Victoria.
Yes. Generations before us promoted education. Somehow we lost the messaging. Failure wasn't an option, and they didn't want those coming after them not to work so hard, or coming after them to have to work so hard. Absolutely. The HBCUs, like, I encourage everybody that is historically Black to have an HBCU experience. Like, you know, if another school offers you the paper, go, but you need to be connected to an HBCU in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Go pledge over there, go be in the band, go to go be in the library or something. But you need the experience. Yep. Like our ancestors and our forefathers who opened these different schools, the different churches that opened the schools, the educators who opened Alabama State and Alabama A&M, the farmers, Booker T, George Washington Carver, like all these people, those are real people with real dreams and real visions for decades and decades and decades to come. So I do wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Cause classic ain't it.
I mean, what about like I mean, I get it. College life might not be for everybody, but
True.
Like, what about skills, trades? Like, I remember when I was in high school, I went to minor high school, class of 2000. Shout out to us. We just had our 25th class reunion last Saturday. So
Girl,
shout out to class of 2000.
I know,
minor high
like
school, so
all your classmates. I said, look at this.
I know that's crazy, right? But we had like welding at minor. We had like cosmetology.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Home ec.
We had a home ec.
Like cooking them cookies.
Are they taking that out of schools now? I don't have any school age. I don't have children at all, but you know, definitely none in school age. Like, what are they doing?
Y'all got that? Do y'all have home ec?
Yeah, we do.
Really?
Ramsey. And we're busting out now.
Vocational classes do you have?
So right now we have Ramsey's not that school. So right now
Huffman,
we connect to Huffman. We bus them to Huffman. And I'm not sure if anybody wanted to go down that path, they would bus them to wherever. But like when I was in high school, we had carpentry, we had cosmetology,
mechanic,
we had cabinet making. They did a little bit of all of it. Yeah. And then at the JO site, you know, they had the auto body work. I don't know if they still got it because mine has got it now. But to me, those made the school better.
They did.
Like every school having that made the school better.
You need options.
I've thought about this recently, like in the last 5 years, to go back and get a trade. Like literally, HVAC, somebody.
Shouts out to my homeboy Blue.
Yeah, Blue went, yeah.
Like
that's who inspired me.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been thinking about that. Yeah.
He did HVAC. I like
Blue, you listening?
He need to be. Electrical, so electricians, plumbers, welders, builders. What else? Who, like, when you think handyman, who you call? Who y'all, like, do you know, like, oh, I call so and so, like,
I call my guy Phil Sellers.
Okay, so you do know, somebody.
I got at least one. Phil is actually a electrician by trade. He can do all things. He can do all things through Christ.
I can do all things. I can do all things. Okay. Look at Leslie. Thank you for that link, my sister. So she put the link up there with the degrees that are not classed as professional.
Oh, there they go. Okay.
By Trump. The man that has no degree. Is that another narrative that's being pushed by those who understand the power of education? Come back, Dina, tell me what you're talking about. They don't call it home ec anymore.
That's right. They showed up. I don't forget what
in the big ugly bill, they are cutting out repayment of yeah. Making it real easy. You can work at home, but that dope money is such a big lie to them. They just think that's the way to go. Kara, I mean, you know, I think we've all thought about it before. No more grad plus loans. Huffman has architecture, nursing, and construction. And I know some people who have a trade, their own business, but can't count. So they make ends meet. Nothing more. Still working like they are working for. Yes.
True.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think that still come down to the person, though, right?
If it's not going to be more grad plus loans, why do I still have to pay them back for the one I got?
Ain't no loan like the one I got. I don't know, because I
don't feel like I should have.
Them the ones right there. That grad school and law school.
I mean, because by the time you finish getting a degree, I ain't paying that back.
Because I'm tired.
I'm like, whatever. Pick it out. Ask somebody else to do it.
The biggest gangsters ever.
Them in insurance.
What's their name now? They got a new name.
Not Sallie Mae and Bernie Mac.
It was Navy.
Not Bernie Mac.
Now there's something else.
It's student advantage or something.
I got all of them.
Mine started with M. I don't know, but they gangsters.
All of them. They got your mortgage
with green.
and your car note.
What's the lady name?
The new set out. They wear green.
What's her name? Megan Scott. What her name? Mackenzie Scott.
Yeah, Mackenzie.
Sis, what's up? Like my student loan debt probably like about 96,000. That's all the schools. Like, come on, help your girl out. I don't even need, like, we don't need as much as the schools need. I hope these schools are good stewards over that money too. Howard State.
I hope so too.
All them. Hey, don't go do nothing stupid with it. Okay, don't be stealing it.
Don't be definitely
get your hands out the
don't
pot.
steal it, because I was a product of the Morris Brown accreditation loss ordeal back in 2002.
Like,
not sure if y'all knew that or not.
Doing it.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, I knew that.
I was there. I
and you just gotta pack up and just leave.
Straight out of Minor High School. I took a full athletic scholarship, played basketball to Morris Brown College, and I was there. And in 2002,
done.
Lost accreditation because the financial aid advisor and the president were stealing.
Are they in prison?
They went to jail. Look it up. Okay. Dolores Cross.
I remember.
I ain't got the name.
I will never forget.
I just didn't remember if they went on.
My BF went to Morris Brown.
Okay. Yeah. Man.
OB, baby.
So like you know, every conversation is a color conversation. And these are the things that you do hear about our institutions. Like, you know, students not having somewhere to live when they check in for orientation or when it's time to start school. You got kids. We accepted more students than we got rooms. Why would you do that? So now you got to go rent rooms for your students. Why are you doing it?
Or find somewhere for them to stay.
Yeah. So that the CAF not serving and just all types of craziness. You cannot run the HBCU like you run your house. You don't even run your house like this. Stop playing with.
I'll never forget that. We had people staying in the Days Inn.
We did
to my Miles.
At Miles,
not
at Alabama State University. We didn't do that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Miles was on that type time.
They down at the bottom of the hill.
They had experienced that boom.
Days Inn by Turner Field.
But if you are accepting the students, right? Like they're coming in. You know they're coming. So why haven't you already prepared? Why y'all ain't built no building? Because what are we doing?
Yeah, you need that money. And you don't have the money to build.
Anybody who steals from the Black community needs to be in jail.
You talking, Nuke.
I mean, it's just like all those different things. So if you know that the school, like after we're getting to Christmas break and then students will start being accepted to their colleges, please don't let me pull up somewhere and it's like, well, yeah, we don't have housing for so-and-so. What do you mean?
Oh, wow.
That was one of the best letters I got when I got my first letter saying, you'll be sending Bessie Benson Hall. It may have even said the room. Thank you. Room 501.
Okay.
Bessie Benson Hall on the front side. So I could see out the window. I was like, I was out there.
See there.
And when you
the football team
dead and still on here.
This was 02. This one when I was in Benson. Then I went up to the towers. I was like, hey, down in the calf. I just used to, be doing my thing. Y'all want us to go 1 hour, 2 hours? Let us know. We're talking about a lot of different things. We hadn't even gotten to the main topic yet. Right now, we're talking about just the HBCU experience, the money, the support of the colleges. We went from Black medicine. So, like, even the school, like, you think about that. A lot of people don't feel like Black institutions make doctors, lawyers, like professionals. They don't connect that. They don't connect success to HBCUs. Why is that? Like, well, no, you can't go. No, you need to go over there for that. Look at Jason, 2 hours. Bring me some Applebee's then. Pearl from 227.
that was you.
I did be like, what up, Quan? Hey, where y'all finna? Then I get on the elevator and pray that I get down there and get off of it. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep going. But check it out. Why do people feel like Black institutions do not make professionals, successful leaders? And what's up with that?
It's crazy.
I can't speak to it because I never thought it.
Yeah, I've never thought it either. But I've heard the talk like, well, you have a better opportunity. And I work with some of these people currently and past. I actually had to have words with one of the teachers. Like, you telling folks not to go to like you choosing, like, got mad. This girl chose Skeggy over Alabama. at Harvard. Howard. It was Howard. No, it's Harvard.
Hate you.
Yeah, she had a ride to Harvard, and so she chose Tuskegee, and she gave her whole reason in her speech, like, let people be great. Now, I don't know, Ivy League or whatnot, but
I mean, but then
the education piece is up to you, to me, and it's my opinion. I don't know if your teachers is that much fire.
Jason said, "I got you. I want to the platter with the quesadilla, the cheese sticks, the chicken, and the boneless chicken."
Hold on, where you going?
I told him Applebee's.
Over there talking about quesadilla.
Woo! Yeah, I watched that dressing this week. Interruption. Let me do this. Did you see that? Where I prepared that dressing with that chicken in it.
With the video, was you looking crazy?
Yes, that's what's gonna happen if I keep eating like that. Woo! Okay, now, but like in the calf, babe, I used to be in that small calf. It ain't nothing like a HBCU calf. We had the hole in the wall, that's where the teachers went, but we did too. We could go as well. That was with your chicken, your collards.
Yeah.
What was the other side? It was like the same menu all the time, but it was the hole in the wall. Come on, y'all. You don't get that at no Alabama, at no Auburn.
You don't. And I went to both, so I can speak to
it. Y'all didn't have no hole in the wall, did it?
I started out at Jacksonville State. It was a whole different experience.
My mama said that she went for like 2 hours. Hated it. Hated it. That girl said that was not for me. I cried. What?
It was a different. Like, it's different now because I got a degree from both.
That's hilarious.
He's so smart. What was so different about it, though?
So for one, let's talk about organization and structure. And
okay.
Infrastructure. Totally different. PWIs, to me, they're more structured, they're more organized in the facts of like financial aid, the business aspect, even dorms, like no problems, none. I mean, hey, your check is in the mailbox before you go to class. 3 days, money. Black schools, you might be waiting on that thing to midterm. Cause one time I was about, I didn't get my check to midterm. Like, dude, like, give me my money. And I had a scholarship coming back to me. I was like, no, sir, give me my money. But like when I got to state, same thing.
What?
You got to wait on it, cause it's disorganized to be the fifth. Going to register for classes is like pulling a shift at work. I mean, like, what are we doing? Like, I'm just trying to see the counselor to get signed off, man. Come on, like, can you just hit that button and say open the class so I can register?
Financial aid.
That's all I gotta
only
do.
Only certain hours.
And then you take lunch and a break.
These students got to get in here. You are on lunch and a break. So yeah, I do get that because I went to a PWI for my master's. Went to Montebello.
Okay, so
it was a master's program, but I was still very much on campus. All of my classes were on campus, and it was a different experience from when I was at Alabama State and Miles. Not to say that it was a white is right or better. It wasn't that, but the organization, the ease of the systems, yeah. And then like even now being at an online institution that's white because you don't really know any black owned institutions. So it has been easy. No, it ain't been easy. I'm about to lie. It hasn't been easy. But I think it's not easy navigating because it is only online. We need a black school. We need a black online school. For doctoral and master's level programs.
I agree.
I don't know who.
Everybody going to Walden and
Capella.
Yeah.
And I'm at Capella because it's accredited by the same accreditation firm as Montebello. So my same track there, I said, okay, I needed to count.
Yeah.
It needs to make sense. Because y'all show, you have a small balance. They call and put a block on their account. I'm gonna get you a little stinking money. Okay. Stop harassing me over this little money.
Hey,
the black schools do it too, but the white schools be like, "Hello,
if it ain't paid,
it's blocked. You can't even access your class.
Out of class.
You can't access this." Yeah. Okay.
That part is, but when it comes to the education, I'm not gonna say I learned no more at West Alabama than I did at State.
Okay.
School.
So it's not that we had white professors at both schools. We had Indian professors, African professors. So what is the real difference? If it's not the education, is it just the organization?
It's the experience.
Okay.
The cultures are different. From that vantage point, this is me, one black man opinion. I think just that part. But when you talk about the other part, it kind of overshadows the culture part. Like you're not going to get pledging at a white institution is not the same as pledging at a black institution. I can speak to that. Like totally different experience. So to me, it's the cultural component. It's the experience component. Like it's not the educational component. Like, dude, no.
Okay, so it's the experience. It's all about the experience. I think I want to hear from some of our listeners about your college experiences wherever you went, and especially if you went to both. Like if you had the dual experience of going to a predominantly white institution, and then an HBCU, what was that like for you? Like, what are some things that you remember that you would never, like I knew when I went over here, I would never see this over here. What were some of those things? What are your fondest memories of black education and where you went, what you majored in? Like you even had some majors that were way more lit than others. Everybody knew them. Like what was it for you that gave you that HBCU pride or other, whatever it is. So we come back, we'll talk about that. We I guess we're gonna do 2 hours. So y'all need to bring us some snacks. Thanks.
Yeah, y'all bring some meat up here.
Let's see what else. We'll check these comments before we get out of here. For the next hour, the city in DMV feels like it moves the same way. Like the processes. I ain't lying. Like, yo, why is this so difficult? Who is this process for? Yes, those registration lines were crazy. They were. JSU has an online MBA program.
Okay.
Barber Scotia College and HBCU is working on a Look at you knowing some.
Jay Free. See you, Newt.
Barber Scotia.
ASU also has a. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes.
But it's limited in its degree capacity. From last I saw,
there's a doctorate program.
Yeah, I saw that physical therapy and what
education. I think
education.
I think so.
St. Mary's University has a school of law online.
Is it black?
No, it's not black though.
Oh,
but I was
you gonna lie.
letting you know.
I don't want to be no lawyer. To pledge at an HBCU, you have so many things to line up. LOL. What that mean?
Yeah, it's different.
It's cold. Okay.
Yeah.
The value that the individual has for the institution.
I agree with that.
Some white professors. Why y'all talking?
Using the white professor like you're in undergrad.
Miles College Cafe used to jump. I mean cafe. This calf. Sorry.
You better say it.
Not cafe. It's calf.
Yeah.
Okay. It's those things. The calf. Like I'm telling y'all, it was
our calf jump.
I think everybody's there. It's like your grandma them and the aunties.
It was definitely your grandma and your aunties in there.
Yeah. Shout out to Miss Griffin at the door at State. At the smile, she be like, "How you doing? Thank you." Same tone for everybody that came through. She gets your ID, she scan it. How you doing? Thank you. How you doing? So if you went to State, you know that was Miss Griffin. Then you had a couple of people from Birmingham that worked in the cab. We knew them. What up, Stephanie? Let me get it. And they look out. So the calf was definitely a thing.
That's why everybody gained them 30 pounds, not the freshman 5.
Freshman 15.
At an HBCU, you come back like,
well,
did you just graduate?
Like, dang. I don't think I gained. That didn't happen. But
so I gained. I wouldn't have, but I had to make myself. So when I first went in, I was about 5'7". I was about 5'7" and 130 pounds.
Girl, you better.
And I was getting beat.
You need to beef up, baby.
I was like Allen Iverson. Like they would push me and knock me down like Allen Iverson. And I'll never forget Coach Rodney Chapman was our head basketball coach at Minor. When I was there, and I would practice with the guys. And so he told me, he said, "French, you're gonna have to get some weight and you're gonna have to eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches with honey on them at night."
Yeah.
So he told me to eat them every night.
Stick it on.
Did it stick?
And I put on like another 20 pounds. So I was like I got up to 150. Shout out to Rod Chapman. I don't even know if you're listening, but my man, you helped me get that weight so I can Get up.
Well,
get that strength up.
That's what's up. Jason Freeman about to help us get that weight for this second hour. So we're gonna play this right quick. Let's do this right quick. We back.
Oh,
we're back.
We back.
We're going back. Ain't no break. We back. Welcome back. Welcome back. The conversation continues. Jason, we gonna get that sample. I'm not playing with you. So yeah, what are the what experiences? What was it like? What made you fall in love with your institution? And y'all, when we come in here, sometimes we have like the just greatest idea of what the topic will be. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about that. Sometimes we just come in here, we go with it. That's the beauty of being professional. Did Trump say that broadcasting was not?
I didn't see it.
I didn't.
He better not, hater.
No, you on that?
Because he can't come in here and just talk with his friends and his family about whatever, and it be.
He's not gonna say that. He needs them.
Okay.
He needs them for his show.
So he wants a show, a pharmacy, some cell phones, and what else he want?
Well, I mean, he already has a show. It's the Trump show.
Sick of him. Okay. All right. What comments? Let's see, because we got people checking in talking about their college experiences. Victoria said, I ate 3 times a day at Skigit. Yeah, every time it opened. That was crazy. Now we don't even now we trying not to eat but 1 meal a day. Undergrad, you be at the cap before they open.
Fasting now.
Man.
Now that part I like about the PWI.
Why it's so hot in here?
Yeah, I thought y'all had turned on the headbox.
No.
But like the food, totally different.
What did you have?
We got Chick-fil-A. We got everybody as far as it's so many options.
We never even missed Chick-fil-A because our food.
We had good food. Yeah, the food was good. But I'm just saying, it's just more
That's at the white school.
Yeah, way more.
It's like that at the high schools. At the white high school, they got Chick-fil-A in Hoover. Now, you're right. Montebello had Moe's. I ain't ate that many chips and dip ever in life.
Yeah.
So Moe's and was it Subway? Something else was in there. We ain't need that because we got Keisha back there doing that salad bar and all that. Exactly. That's some good stuff. The HBCU Miles College experience, the absolute best for me. I was well educated and prepared to work as a professional social worker. Great games, super good times on the hill, dances in the sub, and parties on and off campus too. I love the experience, and Larry, my husband, did too. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Oh, see, that's what you like to hear, right? Like,
facts.
Okay. So somebody's listening. Tell your child, hey, throw all that stuff, throw that away. You going to a black school?
Let's see. Callers?
Do
we have callers? Anybody calling? Y'all call us.
Not right now. 994-8949. The HBCU chef is pivotal. So much so that they made a role for it on A Different World.
Talk, man.
I ain't lying.
Talk, man.
Speaking of A Different World, there is a reboot. It is coming back with Dwayne Wayne and Whitley's daughter as the lead.
That'll be dope.
It's coming back. On the way back. Maybe somebody look that up. It's coming back. Excited about that. Hopefully and a lot of the old crew, they've returned to the school to teach. And that's how that happens. Like, Homie and I go at it. Me and Ro too. A big Ro went to A&M. Homie went to JSU, Jackson State. I love. He always, it's the I love. We're going somewhere. But it's that HBCU love. Like, it is unexplainable. I just can't make you understand it. You just have to go and see for yourself. A lot of people around the city, and I ain't gonna say a lot of them. You got some haters though, but like, because I did graduate, like I got my degree from Miles, I was at State long enough to graduate, and that's where I started. So like, where you start for college really defines a lot. Where you graduate, by the time you graduate, it's kind of like, okay. But I started at Alabama State University. I majored there. I was Miss NAACP there. I was in the Dramatic Guild there. I lived on my own in Montgomery, 101 South Burbank Drive in Village Green Apartments, apartment C, I think. That is where I experienced becoming the woo. I started radio in Montgomery on the campus of Alabama State University. So, like, for somebody to have an issue or wonder why I go so hard for state and not Miles, it's the way your school makes you feel too. I ain't never had to ask nobody at state for access to nothing. They asked me. It's all of those things. The traditions and culture at state remain. They ain't being tampered. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's where my heart is, and I still owe them. Yeah. And they still calling about them student loans from 2002. Now, any more questions?
I mean, Prime came back to Talladega and got his degree.
Woo! Come on.
So,
Jason, I met Jason at State. The HBCU, let's see. The diverse culture of students and the orientation process at UAB and the graduation date. What about it, Regina?
Yeah, I was trying to hope she would come back home.
Yeah, what about it? That's what made you love it, or what?
Mom was probably organized. Got more than one.
Okay. Like if I finish in December, I can
right.
Be, okay.
Like, why do I need to come back in May and I'm done in the summer of the previous year?
Yeah.
Help me.
Because we only print these things one time.
Hey,
exactly.
Need y'all to get some more money.
Okay, and that is the thing. I had the grandest experience becoming more of a black man in America. I pledged an African named fraternity that elevated my mental and my blackness. I was able to recognize who I was and would become. Right. And all of that happens at an HBCU. What up, Mia? Mia says Miles College was the absolute best. Who this? Sandy Brown. Alabama State has a Chick-fil-A now.
Yeah, now.
Now.
It sure wasn't when I was
in. They got it now. That new student union building is super dope. Now let's talk about this too, because as things progress, right? Like times are different, things are changing. Students, like a lot of us have been out of school. My dad just said he was about to do 50 years out. 50 yeah.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, we not saying, it'll be 50 for us, soon, but to hear that like 50 years ago. So think about like how many changes an institution goes through.
Right.
As alumni for these institutions, are we able to embrace the changes in the growth of our schools when we start seeing like, okay, they tearing down the sub or moving the so-and-so or bringing in a Chick-fil-A? Like, do we feel like when these changes and growth happens that we are being forgotten or becoming disconnected?
No, because I think Miles has experienced probably a lot of change since I finished in 2003. I actually embrace it. I love the fact that it's far more buildings.
Mm-hmm.
The calf has been redone. Beautiful. No, you embrace that. I would think because like you don't want anything to stay like it is. I would think not.
Yeah, I don't have M Day anymore.
Now the M Day was a struggle.
Like other things. Stuff? Yeah, like other major things that make your school your school.
I understood the M Day because I think it became a safety hazard.
Okay.
So I don't think it was just the change, but yeah, M Day was a whole vibe, high school and college.
Let's go to Tuskegee now that we're talking about changes in alumni, and that question is still out there for you all that may want to respond to it. Are you able to embrace the change as your institutions grow? Tuskegee's president said that homecoming is for students. Baby, they at home. What are you talking about? Homecoming is for those to come home.
Right.
That man said it's for students, and guess what? The alumni did. They didn't come home. Oh, okay.
They didn't. It was real naked down there.
Like, okay, yeah.
You went.
I saw some video. No,
and I used to love to go to like
videos. I was like, dang.
I used to love to go to Tuskegee. I would go to the Tuskegee Miles game. I've even gone to Tuskegee's homecoming. That was a good time. And the HBCU connection is that we are, all like connected. We're all related, right? All connected. So you go, but then for the president to not know the culture, that's like when you start bringing, that's almost like a white man being a president at a HBCU. Man, what is y'all doing?
I want to see doing that in response to the year before though.
Yeah.
Or last year's shooting.
Yeah. So therefore, when you say that it's not for the students, I mean that the homecoming is for the students. You have to, first of all, you be needing a publicist Read over this.
He ain't gonna be that long.
read, and then you done gave Katie Britt a doctor. What?
A honorary.
He ain't gonna be that long.
Yeah,
Katie Britt.
that was
He
wild.
can't be that long, cuz.
But okay.
They finna lose so much. You know how much money they make off homecoming? Like, dude, I've never seen that many of us in a space other than the classic.
They used
before
to have that
just
concert.
a regular game.
Yeah, man, like it was so lit. That man said that, and they boycotted. We're not going, and I applaud Tuskegee for that because homecoming is for alumni. That you can't come into an institution, especially if you didn't attend it. Like that's another thing. The love and appreciation that people have for their institutions, you may not, you probably don't understand if you have not been educated there. And that's just real. Like you can grow to love it, but it ain't the same. Our president at Alabama State University went to Alabama State University. Just like when you see principals and teachers that went to high schools and middle schools and elementary schools in the city, there's a different pride for that school. So yeah, y'all get in on that. We are talking about just the Black experience overall. This all stemmed from Jay Hatt's story for the night, where he reminded us about the Black woman that was in labor, that was rejected and ejected from the hospital.
Right.
And 8 minutes later, delivered a healthy baby girl on the side of the road.
Side of the road.
Yeah. Because, so we just were wondering, bring Black back. Bring Black back that's the statement for the night. Bring Black back.
And another part of that is we have lost the love for our own institutions as well, though. A lot of us are becoming uncolored,
losing that pigment.
Yeah, so it's not good enough anymore. I just really hate that. I wish we could hold our institutions in high esteem again, like it used to be. Like I don't know.
So what changes that? Is it the value of education? Like you can be a content creator and make enough money to not have to work anywhere ever again.
Yeah.
You can, and that's really the profession that everybody's aiming for. I want to create content.
But everybody doing the same thing. So now somebody at views ain't gonna get what? I mean, it's only so many people that's gonna go around and do what Eddie's doing,
Yeah. Food reviews.
I mean, cousin is I guess cousin kind of made it a real hit
here.
Yeah.
But like, okay. 994-8949 is the number. How do you bring Black back? Your stores, your who you vend with, who you shop with, where you eat, where you go to school. Even, we started on this last week talking about church. One of our viewers posted the question, how do you go to a church where your pastor basically ignores your Blackness and your struggles? And the answer was you don't go, but people still go. So we're just wondering about that in every facet of life. And then our final half of the show tonight will be the attitude of gratitude. And the big question for everybody, what are you thankful for? I finished in 2001. When I started, there weren't many buildings. I never really enjoyed M-Day. It was great for the high school students, but the non-collegiate people messed it up. Change is great. If you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Go Miles. PMM one time. Dirty 30. Okay. Regina, Jonathan Haddon, the ceremony itself still sticks out in my mindset. I never expected white knights to be in the ceremony.
Ooh.
Damn.
I need you to call in.
Yeah.
Golly.
Because what? Is that a UAB?
That's UAB? Yeah. Like, hey, I want to hear this story.
Exposure. You can't over integrate your child and expect them to retain the culture. Woo! That's John. I mean, that's Jason. I talk to one of my friends about that all the time. Like, move to a different neighborhood, move to the suburbs, and move to like a Fultondale, Gardendale, from Birmingham to afford their kids a better opportunity. And then now your child ain't Black for real.
Like, I'm serious. Like, What do we get off? Like people like, I don't go to Instant. Okay, I get it,
Don't come over here.
but it's is it I love black folks, but I hate a nigga mentality. I mean, what is it?
I don't know.
I mean, and once you have more, you do more. Once you want, better. If I can afford better, why would I not move to
Greystone, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can build better where I am. That's my thought process. Like I can actually do this here, but if I do it here, they gonna do something.
But you come over here to get food. You come over here get your hair and your nails done, and possibly go to church. Those that do still, but even with that, like all those black institutions are struggling to a degree. I think it's just your
He sounds a blackness over there. So if I move for a better opportunity and I'm raising black children and I have them, okay, see, yeah, like let me skip down to this one. We'll go back up. My niece went to Advent, John Carroll, and is now at Jacksonville State. She joined a non-black sorority. I'm gonna be the only black person in there. Yeah. Is it a fear of being black? Is it resources make you, hey, once again, this is not the life I live. I want my daughter to be exposed to as much as she can be exposed to, but there will never be a question about being who you are. Like you are black. Black ain't a color. She black. She ain't white. She black. She's melanated. You come from this. This is what we do. This is how we speak. This is what we, like the culture. Your heritage is important, but you should also be equally exposed.
I agree with that.
I wish I had the opportunity to be around some Asians. I really do. Like I always think about that. I can't. I had a couple people last name Wynn, Ngueyn, I think, in my class. A couple. We weren't close, but I know them. Still go. They got a nail shop up on the east side. But as far as culture, I didn't really get to interact with them. Do they go to the doctors that we go to, or do they do ancient? I like to know about other people's history and heritage, but that doesn't negate mine. And I want our children to have that same exposure. But we end up around people that don't like us, and I never really felt that they didn't like us. It's just always so fascinating to see how other people do things, and I never really got a chance to see how they do what they do. But y'all, if you had the opportunity to raise a child and put them back in the spaces that you all were in, would you do that, or would you try to put them elsewhere? We're gonna go over to Spain Park or Indian Springs. What y'all gonna do if you could do it over? Or Kristen, if you had a child and you wanted to, I want you to have the best. What does the best look like for our children?
I would probably try to find wherever it was diverse.
Okay.
Diverse.
Yeah.
Well, that probably went well, but now,
and I think right now diversity
like
looks.
That.
Bart, you're right. But to me, I think the most diverse I can think of, kind of at this moment, is probably Homewood.
I would agree.
Okay.
You got a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Let's go to the phone lines. I don't know if I hung you up. If you hung up, call back, please. Homewood. And I guess Homewood is diverse. Even the the classes of each race. Like you have the lower class, middle class, upper class. Each tier of people or each tier of earners in these different spaces, which makes the experience different. Yeah. Caller, you're in with the show. What are your thoughts or feelings about the topic?
Oh man, I'm for everything y'all talking about. This Carrie.
What's up, Carrie?
What's up, Carrie?
What's up? Look at him. All right. First of all, the whole movement into the white neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. I've done it.
I'm guilty. Okay.
I moved I moved to Hoover. I lived in Vestavia, and I lived in Gaston.
Okay.
Okay, when I moved to Hoover, I thought it was gonna be block parties and having drinking wine and eating cheese, and it wasn't nothing like that. I hated it. I couldn't wait to get back to Birmingham. Then I moved to Vestavia, same thing. Then I moved to Gaston. When I moved to Gaston, I thought justice was blind, but justice can see. Very good up there. And let me give you an example. When you look at pictures of Tim Scott, when you look at pictures of Clarence Thomas, they don't look happy at all. They're miserable. And I know how it feels to be the only black person around a bunch of white people. I'm talking about you lonely. I'm talking about you lonely. You know, so that's why, hey, I live over here in Roebuck. I love it. I love being around my people. I don't like the way the city's being ran, but I love being around my people. And I guarantee you, if we straighten up our backyard, like getting these thugs off the street and these dope dealers off the street, these Republicans will leave us alone.
Thank you. All right.
Dope call, man. I couldn't agree more.
So he said, you know what it's like. So first of all, thank you, Carrot. The air was off. There was nothing on. And it said it was 78 degrees in here.
Oh, well, that explains.
That is.
Doesn't it feel better now?
I take it back.
Thank you. You owe me. All right. But Carrot was saying he's been the only black person in a space and that it was lonely. That's the part I just heard. And I can imagine that. Like, imagine your child being the only black child in a classroom, or one of two, and the other one really doesn't identify like that. What do we do? What am I doing?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I did a Coca-Cola commercial and started spending the money I was making off the commercial and flunked my major at Just State Radio TV Broadcasting. Here, we may have to give you another opportunity. You can be one of our special guests one night so you can get back on the show. Get back into the profession. 9948949 if you want to share about your black experience. I'm going to be honest. I don't like the East Side.
I stayed on the East Side, and yeah, it's a different world.
It is. Like,
me.
My parents moved. They moved over there in 96. I moved in 97. I'm not going over there. Been around. I don't know what that's like. I'm not coming over there. So I stayed between my grandparents. I'm not coming over there, those white people. But then I did. And then it was okay because, like, I'm a student. I'm a kid. I was, it was okay. It was all right. So I made some great friendships while in school. Was in the band, whatever. Did high school. Went back for like a few weeks. And then, hey, I got to go. I'm going back to the West Side. This is not it. And then now it's just, I don't know. And that Walmart over there, boy, I hate it.
Terrible.
Ooh, more comments. In my opinion, there are far too many that aren't genuine. Unfortunately, both of my parents are deceased. My mom died when I was 11, but my parents really believed in teaching us about our culture and heritage, having pride and respecting others. We really need to get back to that. If you don't care for a person, at least respect them. Teach your children the same principles. Thank you for that, Mia. Jason, it's interesting that we seek diversity, but the others unapologetically live around themselves and are actually shunning diversity.
Speak, man.
Okay.
Talk, man.
Okay.
That's the point right there.
Dr. French, you would seek diversity.
I would.
Why?
Just so that my kid would have like awareness, you know what I mean? So that they could be sensitive. So you gotta kind of be the change. So if I want that, then I would want to try to raise a kid to be in that way and hoping that we could slowly but surely change the trajectory around that.
It's interesting you brought that up because we had a conversation in my psych class. I think it was Wednesday. And they brought out an interesting fact. Like, they are not like us when it comes to the race part. Not thinking about it at all. They
don't care.
Not thinking about it at all. And so the question kind of centered around the thoughts and content of the class was like 20 years from now, 10, 15 years from now, this part of race relations may not be a thing. And they talked about how only The only people that are perpetuating it is the other side when it comes to, but we are trying to still get over there. And they're not trying to come over here. And it's like, we're still trying to be with them.
Please
and
let us come over.
Now their part is they pointed at me, and they great point. Like they pointed at y'all, like, why y'all just didn't make y'all own stuff? Great. Why y'all kept trying to move over there with them and just not make y'all own stuff great? Like,
they make ends look great again.
I mean, we could have, if all of us would have stayed in our domains with the resources that we have and the intellect and the educational capacities we had, we could have made our own just as great. And then they pointed out every time we made it great, they burned it down.
Right.
I mean, and that's true.
And that's crazy.
I get that. That's cool and all. But for me as a person who loves to travel and go different places, like I want to know how to act when I get there. I want to know what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing while I'm there, because I'm going to respect your culture.
Okay.
You know what I mean? One way or another. Like, that's just what that's respect. You gonna travel somewhere talking about you on vacation, but you don't know no laws, you don't know no rules, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Like,
so, but in that mindset though, like you think about why you think like that. So like, I'm going where I'm going, and I may not research laws, but I'm going to research where I'm going to eat or like what venues to visit. So you're saying that like when we go anywhere, we should know the laws of the land.
As some capacity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Especially when they have like other religions, like we, Muslim countries, they different. I mean, you can go to jail for hollering at something. Like you can't holler.
That's
like,
good.
Yeah. Especially with women with men. Like I'm not quite sure if you can even raise your voice. I went to Dubai like a couple years ago. I don't actually think you can raise your voice at a man in Dubai.
Like, yo,
it's different.
Okay. Yeah. But on some regular around here in Birmingham, like I don't need to know how to act in Mountain Brook. I'm acting the same way I act in Fairfield.
You definitely need to know how to act in Mountain Brook.
Why? What does that mean?
They got something that you want to go over there. They got a restaurant over there you want to go, so you need to know how you're gonna act over there.
The same way I act in Ansley.
No, you can't act that way.
Why not?
You need to move slow. Tread lightly.
But why? Like that
drive at 2 and 10.
This is the thing, right? Like, so why is it that so do I not need to act like that in Ansley? Do I not need to, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to go somewhere else putting on my suit and tie, and no. You're gonna get the same me in the White House and at the outhouse. And if you can't take it, I don't want to be anywhere that I can't be my authentic self.
Okay, well, order online then.
Kristen, that sounds so crazy. Like in your blackness, you're going to not do what you do at your own house because you went to your white homegirl house.
I mean, how I am and how I live my life every day, I don't have to change because I just live a certain way. But
Okay. I want to hear your comments on that. Like diversity, and I love the point that Jason made, so much so that I started for tonight. But we are the ones.
I mean, you really gonna pull up in Mountain Brook with your poo shiesty? Talking about I'm going to the donut shop? Like, but come on, man.
But they listen to it too now.
Why not?
I understand that, but
they bumping it. I mean,
I'm talking about the mask. You really same way we in.
But that's what I'm saying.
The poo shiesty.
Don't wear it in.
Go to Starbucks, and you gonna go to Starbucks. You causing, you looking for trouble. You looking for trouble.
And I get what you're saying. I do get exactly what you're saying, but I want the same idea across the board.
Yeah.
The way I am is the way I am, which should be good enough wherever I am. That's what the idea should be.
Should. Perfect world scenario.
Yeah, like, and that is what I'm gonna do. Like, where are we? Ricky, we're Bimini. These black folk just like me, and they talk. I'm at home. So this is Woo talking about her. When I go anywhere, for the most part, I'm at home. And if I'm not, I don't want to be there. If I don't feel comfortable, I shouldn't be here. That is me every day, everywhere I go. Oh, this don't feel right. I don't want to be here. I'm ready to go. Well, I'm ready to go. But if I'm myself and I'm comfortable and the people are sensible and they ain't too bougie and they ain't too fake, pretentious, I'm in. But if I get any of that, I don't need to be here. These ain't my people. This ain't my situation. This ain't my table. I don't have to sit at this table. I don't like this table. Keep your table.
Yeah.
The chair is open.
I'm with you on that.
It's for someone else. Okay.
I ain't say we needed them, but I'm going where I want to go. And if they got,
and I'm bringing my own chair.
So
your thoughts on all of that? Like, if you can't wear your pooch ice stick and go to Crumble in, is that Mount Brook? Yeah.
Is it Mount Brook?
I think so.
In the back, yeah.
But then you gonna wear it and go to K&J. That's downtown, so we can't. I don't even want to do downtown. Let's think. My Sweetheart Bakery, and you wear your pooch ice stick. Like, and for those of you who don't know what a pooch ice is, it's a mask. It's the fuzzy mask that you do not need to ever have on because it's never that cold here. It's never needed here.
But they're wearing them.
Like,
yes,
take it off. Take it off.
In the summer.
Yes, they are.
And we should have been writing tickets for it.
I wish I could. I could have made several citizens arrests.
I feel threatened. They got on a mask. I thought I was about to get robbed.
So if you feel like that in Inslee, imagine what the people in Mount Brook feel like.
And my point is, I don't care what they feel like if I don't care what the people in Inslee feel like. Okay. It should be universal.
Okay.
Don't tell me
it
that
is. We did the same thing to them with the trench coats. When the boys shot up, you saw a white person with a trench coat. Oh, it's over. I mean, we get on planes now, but if they got on a turban, we like, no. I mean, it works the same way. It is the same way. It's no different.
As long as we get it and we understand it that way. Like,
same thing.
We are not endorsing you to go somewhere and act better in another space and act the fool at home. That ain't what. That's just. I want to make sure.
Turbans, terrorists.
I ain't lie. Them
hijab.
Them trench coats was the thing.
Remember they started doing it after them boys, after them Columbine boys started wearing it. We had a dude at Minor that used to wear the trench coat. Josh is cool though. He's
looking at him like
Josh is so clean cut now, but Josh used to be he used to be a trench coat dude. That's cool.
I don't know about the plane thing. I ain't been looking at it.
Man, y'all still better.
Yeah.
But just know turbans meant terrorists.
994-8949. Like, this is a conversation. Diversity, inclusion, equity, all of those things they hate to hear, but we love it. I want to be treated like everybody else.
I don't know, man. For me, I don't want to be nowhere I ain't really want it, appreciate it. And forcing our way into places, it's I don't know. I'm one of them people that kind of sit back and look at the Du Bois and Booker T debate argument and the King later years, and was integration the best for us? I can't really sit here and say 100% no more.
We were the first black family on our street.
When I moved to Forestdale, we was like the third black. Like, it was nothing but white people. When
not first, but yeah, it was very much.
It was so white to like, it's so white to like. I remember the signs going up like, oh, it's too many of y'all. Let's go. Like, didn't know what it was. So I was like, why everybody moving?
We went to Hillview Elementary, which is no longer there. But my brother was so let's just to give you a background of how it changed. So my brother and I are 9 years apart. And so when he went to Hillview, he was pretty much almost the only black kid in class.
Little Courtney.
Little Courtney was the only black kid in class for the most part. By the time I came through 9 years later, it was very much so mixed. Had almost half and half.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Courtney graduated when?
91.
Okay, so just a few.
Telling all your business, bro.
Hey, no, I'm just trying to put myself in that frame because I was at Hillview and it was definitely, we were pretty close. It may have been 70-30.
Yeah.
So it's like 50-50 by the time you got to 60-40.
Yep.
Yeah. And
so was mine
that way.
Bodenfield was that way?
Yeah. Yep. Like I was at Bodenfield when they had the race right.
Okay. Courtney was at Minor when they had that one.
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, dudes dressed up in blackface. some white boys dressed up in blackface, and it got really ugly.
Somebody got stabbed when Courtney was at mine in the race thing. I think somebody got stabbed.
See,
I was so young, but I feel like I remember that. Yeah. I don't know if Courtney French is.
If y'all remember
listening,
that, call
but
in.
If you remember that, Courtney French, call in to tell us about the race riot. Courtney was like SGA president. So he was like on the news for it. I think I remember that. It was crazy. Why do I remember that?
We got to fight
because your brother was on TV talking about acting like he acting now. You had one job.
One job. You had one job.
It's got to start somewhere, so that's where it started. Yeah. Now that was not my experience. So like I'm always fascinated to hear about people that actually got a chance to see that. When I got to Huffman, there were a few. Well, I got to Huffman Middle. I went from Green Acres Middle to Huffman Middle.
Okay.
I was like, what
back
is this?
then that was
what is
because
this?
it was still Huffman was still pretty much.
It was kind of white. I ain't never been around no white children, but went there, and it was what it was. Went to Huffman High School. Hey, couple of black,
Carrie,
couple.
Just Carrie, your nickname was Pooh Bear. Call us back.
So
I gotta know more about that.
The experiences are different. So that's why it's so interesting to hear. But then when you see how people live and pivot from those experiences, like, so if you experience the race war, do you keep your children in spaces? Like once you start having family, do you like go toward or do you go away from? Do you create your own? Like what happens when you have those experiences in different sectors? If I worked somewhere and I was, the only I was a token black person at my job, and it was hell for me, I'm going to encourage my child to do something different.
Right.
That's not what I'm hearing when it comes to education and, where we live, where you spend most of your time. That ain't what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like, let's go over there where they are. Let's get in. The best is where the diversity is, where everybody is.
I think most people look at where they stay in that capacity because of the resources. I'm not necessarily sure it's a better area and better this and that. I just think let's be factual. Just like the colleges, there are more resources in Mount Brook, more resources in Hoover and 280 than they are in the city of Birmingham.
Yeah, resources and amenities.
It's the amenities for me.
Yeah.
Caller, you're in with the show. What's up?
Yeah, this Pooh Bear. Yeah, Courtney know me.
I'm gonna ask him.
Hey, ask your brothers that. Hey, look here. I know Courtney Washington.
That's my
I
guy,
know. Let me see, Camise.
Yep.
My uncle stayed a few houses down the street. Mr. Harris, Robert Harris.
Okay.
Yeah. I just come through and hang in Forestdale, you know what I'm saying? And we just come hang in Forestdale. We just say like we hanging with the Cosby kids.
Yeah, that's what they do. And man, Terry, so you went to Minor?
No, man. I went to Parker.
Okay, but you just where did you live?
I lived in West End. I was out of zone.
Right. Okay. Carol was there.
Everybody is. Okay, so when you came to, cause see, back in I think we moved to Parsdale in like 87. So back in those days, coming into the early 90s. So back in them days, it was Holiday Hills, and then the rest of it was Forestdale.
Yes.
And so
let me tell you. Okay, go ahead.
No, so I was just kind of curious, like, what was when you got over there? What was it that you said? Like, this is the it, right?
Man, the big deal was Forestdale had the most prettiest girls.
Man, talk about it, man.
I'm talking about you talking about girls with bobs, braces, Guess jeans. It was it.
Bobs, braces, and Guess jeans. Bye, Karen. Look at this one. Mia's comment, and I still they're still friends to this day. And I'm just gonna skip to this part of her comment. When we moved to the east side in 1985, we were literally the only black family on our street. Christy lived behind us down the hill. They were the only black family on their street. Everyone was nice and welcoming. Now people act like it's 1965. I remember so we were the first black family. And another I don't know if somebody brought us. I think so. My neighbors gave me my first car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they white folk. They had it. Awesome. So look, I had a 1988 Honda Prelude. And I got it because their children had it. And it was sitting in the, it's 2002 when I got it. 2004 when I got it. Don't know how many miles I had on it, none of that. But they gave me a car.
I mean, I've had some good and bad experiences in that setting. Like I was exposed to racism through a teacher, where she slid my mama a paper with a pencil, like didn't even want to touch, like And my mama said she just slid it right on back to her. I still got that. I'm still mad at her about that whipping too, because that lady gave me because I was straight black. But anyway,
that's the only reason.
I'm talking about all good grades, but this one. But anyway, but then I've had one of my first friends was a white family, and I had never seen a plane in somebody's freaking garage before. Like they owned a trucking company, and so like I'm sitting here like, oh y'all got a plane in the back? What? Wait a minute!
Like wow.
Like
my brother had those experiences.
So I'm tripping on just like, and so I learned early. Let me say what fifth, sixth grade. I don't put all white people in a box, and I don't put all black people in a box. Like I'm not that person,
right?
And that makes me very different from a lot of people, because of the exposure, right? But at the same time, the racism that I experienced was it was a shocker coming from Glen Oaks, right?
Right,
and going to Hillview was a culture shock. Like I think I got in more fights at Hillview than I fought at Fairfield, just because like the picking on me, like because the clothing was different. Like I remember coming home to my dad, I said I need some Sebagos.
Dad, they're not wearing this.
They're not wearing Nikes over here, buddy. They're wearing Sebagos.
And stop talking like that. You went over there with them folks. Now you talking like that. Stop talking. You sound funny. Don't come over here like that.
And now I'm teaching the kid I got to fight with child. It's so like the world is so small, but yeah, like I just think, I think the more we are around each other, that ism shrinks. But I also think that it's going to still perpetuate through them more so than us.
For sure. I saw a comment on a story today, on a story about the shooting at UAB, where one of the commenters said, "This is what Charlie Kirk was talking about." And it's like, what are you talking about? And I went to his page, and he's standing there with two sons, like two of his sons on both sides of him. And my mind immediately went to see, this is how you keep this going. You saying our children ain't studying them like that? Like ain't nobody. Baby, we doing what we doing over here, and y'all over there raising another generation of that.
Because you got to keep that engine going, because capitalism is based on a lot of it. Man, I'm still laughing at Kier. Bob's embrace. But yeah, man, like for anybody who had the experience of both, I want somebody else to call in, because like with the institutions, with the schools, with the communities, it's different. Like you are different. Like far as it was different.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel what Carrie was saying too, because I could have went to minor, but I didn't. There was this gravitational pull back, because I felt like my family took something from me moving over there.
Me too, and that's why I'm.
So I was like,
12 or 13 in the 6th grade, whatever age I was, I knew. No, my friend, I've been with them since I've been over here, and y'all going over there because you can't find a house in Forestdale or Wells. Find one over here. Go all the way to the east side. You got to get on the freeway to go somewhere. Now that means we're going out the way. I don't want to go.
And then, not to mention the ism within the families and within your own culture, right? Like, nobody come see us no more.
Basically, because I don't go see them no more today.
Like, they stayed at our house in Fairfield. What happened?
Yeah, you moved too far.
No, it's the hateration too.
We ain't had it, but I ain't gonna. I'm not
like people like low key be hating on you.
For sure, you moved on up. Remember when folks started moving to Winewood?
What? Yeah, I remember when it was built. Yeah, bro. Like, oh, y'all doing it out here.
My mama and her friend, they had a house over there. I went over there. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's nice. Y'all got your own room, and then we got our own rooms, a bathroom in the rest. Okay, with a staircase in the house. Hey, what?
You got your own bathroom
with the doggy window. What you got on windows up there at the top? Doggy window. Is it a dog door window? Y'all know them little windows on the front of the house.
And see, I don't know.
Dog house windows.
So like part of the Parkdale line, like we used to fight Adamsville, Docena, all these places. I remember my boy got his head busted open. I'm like, why are we fighting? Like, because y'all are halves. Y'all ain't like us. Like, so you fight me because of what my parents did? What? Get out of here.
I can still fight now. Let's go to the phone lines.
And that
Caller,
part.
you're in with the show, having a good conversation about just our experiences. Black is back. What you got? Roll your window up.
I'm outside.
Oh. Oh.
Run back inside for a second.
No, I'm out and about.
Oh, you outside.
Yeah, I'm out and about Fort Lauderdale right now.
Oh, thank you for tuning in, my boy. Ooh. Go ahead.
I always tune into y'all. And interesting thing is that I just left Fort Myers, right? And I say the world I'm in now. Okay, I'm really, I ain't gonna say getting back to my roots, but I grew up when Central Park. So I went to Central Park. Central Park was all white. So y'all might be a little too young to remember that. Jonathan might know it because of the pictures. But Central Park was all white. I was one of the only two black kids in the school or in the grade, and maybe about 10 in the school. So I have a whole picture of both, growing up in a black community or growing up in a mixed school. And I think we put too much emphasis, me personally, and it's funny because I'm saying this now. I'm a nationalist. We put too much emphasis on growing up or going to a black school, growing up in a black culture, instead of allowing an individual to grow, because everybody's not going to thrive in an all black culture. Every black child's not going to thrive in an all black culture. Every black girl's not going to marry a black man. Every black man's not going to marry a black woman. We put stress on ourselves and each other. And one reason is what my brother's about to say is part of the hate, because some people are accepted by other people and others are not accepted by these people. But I think we should find what works for us as individuals. Thrive in that. Break down walls. So and pull the next brother or sister up in that same community or in that same arena. And then spread ourselves out, because it's a black mindset. But black man have a child with a white woman, the child's gonna be black.
Correct.
Black is the dominant color. So while we're trying to enclose ourselves and cast ourselves in only black community,
okay,
we are the founders and fathers of this whole earth. So I mean, it's just me. I can go to. I've been through racism. I've been beat by the police. My brother can inform you all on that. A couple times. So, and just because I was black, and the other part is I had a fly mouth. So I'm gonna say my part, do my part. I was real about that. But I think that we put too much emphasis on being black instead of being right.
Okay. Thank you. Too much emphasis on being black instead of being right. I want to be black and right. I can't help but be black because I am.
I think I can agree 90%. I think it's an element that black is wrong, and that's the portrayal of, and that's the messaging conveyed. And then I also think that there's this huge emphasis to take away what our foundation is. Like, it's okay to be black. Like, I still want to be that. I'm not anti-white. I'm just pro-black.
Yeah, I am who I am. And there are so many, but it's the idea that it's so many other races and cultures. It ain't just black and white.
True.
Now, it may all come from black. Okay.
Yeah.
But there are so many other people, so many other races, so many other, you got people in villages we ain't never seen before.
Yes.
But all we can talk about is black and white.
And it's straight American.
It's so limited.
It's straight Americans. When you go anywhere else, they're not.
Yeah, I agree.
They're not really on that type time. I remember when we went to what was that? The DR. Got off. Dude didn't speak not damn bit of it.
But he looked like you.
Look, color, all that. So it's
same in Brazil. I went to Brazil. I did a 30-day study abroad in Brazil. So I was there 30 days, and like they had all like their souvenir T-shirts was like 100% Negro. So like,
did you get one?
No, I didn't get one. But
dang, because that's
I just thought that was super interesting because they range from very light to very dark, and they all speak Portuguese. And so I'll tell you, I was there and I met Luke Walton, Bill Walton's son that played for the Lakers. He was there for whatever reason. I met him there, but he stuck out so bad because he was so white and so tall. But they were like foreign. Like they didn't treat me foreign. They treated him really foreign.
Yeah.
Not bad, but just different.
Because the parts of Brazil didn't get tainted, as some would say. And it's interesting, like some Africans, they'll tell you if you low-key corner them and get a conversation, like we filthy skin to them. It's interesting conversation. Filthy skin.
Recently, you've been seeing like TikToks and Instagram videos of blacks in these places. Like people didn't know blacks existed in Scotland and
I
in
saw
these different
that.
places.
Yeah.
And that's dope too, because we are literally everywhere. And just hearing them speaking their accents, but they do like they are black. You cannot change. I don't care where they are, where we are. You meet some black folk, they some black folk. Even when they talk like whatever they talk like. They still, hey, where y'all gonna go? It's still the same. It's the spirit. It's the kindred spirit. No matter where we are, we gonna connect. What y'all about to do? Hey, who y'all? This is what we do. Everywhere I go, I'm at home, and if I'm not, I'm leaving. We're pro-black too. We love being black. Our people, our culture. We have always supported black and black businesses. Right. Okay. Great conversation.
Love it.
All
right, y'all.
The boycott starts Wednesday.
I saw that. So marketing on that is pretty weak.
Always.
What?
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's find it. Hold, please. Give me 2 seconds. Where's that message? Because I saved it just for today. All right. So nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Here it is. Mass blackout, November 25th through December 2nd. Why? Their strength is our spending. No spending, work, excuses. What if I must spend? Cash only, small business. Shared action, shared language, shared power. Blackout the system, the people's sick day. Something else. So blackout the system is where you can probably go find all this information on social media. But basically, the mass blackout is from November 25th through December 2nd to prove to the powers that be that you need our dollar and we're going to impact your bottom line so that you can stop acting crazy. Yeah, with it?
No.
Why not?
What's the end goal?
Right. Just to do it. If you remember, we had this conversation when we started with Target or whatever the other one was. Like, if we do this now, what happens later? Or like, what are we proving?
I got the Target because we had end goal.
So it's saying that this one targets Amazon, Home Depot, and Target.
So
I could do this one. I don't need nothing from there. I can get it. I need food for Thanksgiving, so I can just go to Piggly Wiggly.
And I already did that. Yeah.
So Target, Amazon, and who?
And Home Depot. That's what the internet said.
Okay.
Internet.
Oh boy, that's gonna be kind of crazy. My cart already full with ready to press buttons.
And I always, like that's just something I do when I wake up at night and can't sleep. I'll scroll and just put stuff in the cart. Not saying I'm gonna get it, but it's in there. But why? Like December, 1 week, November 25th through December 2nd. It's kind of like, why not? You know what I mean? I don't have to buy. Or like Jason said, or buy black that week. I buy black all the time. These earrings right here, shouts out to Yogi Dada, handmade, hand painted, boom. Got another pair on the way. Pretty much everything I do outside of getting gasoline and, sometimes most of the time where I end up eating, it's not black, but everything else, pretty black over here.
Yeah,
I am gonna tell y'all this though.
Shout out to Breeze.
Stop playing. Don't be
Mama
overcharged.
Nims.
Don't do too much though. Yeah, be trying to be too high. Don't do that.
I mean, they gotta be high.
No, you don't. Be reasonable.
No, they don't have the same demand.
Well, okay, so then you won't have any if you're too high because I stay at home and cook. All right, get it together. All right,
figure it out.
Get it together, black businesses. I still charge $65 for a private pay session, whereas my counterparts are charging over $100. Now, God will be pleased at the end. I don't know what everybody else saying today, but I feel like that's necessary because if I want people to be better, and I know that that's my calling, I'm gonna try this $65. I'm gonna do 65. It's 100, but I'm gonna waive the rest of that because you're gonna have to come back. You know, you got to make it make sense. I just don't. You know, you got to charge more. Maybe you should go get a job. Maybe you're not ready to be a full entrepreneur yet.
Maybe not.
Maybe you should get a job. Support and let's see what happens. What stores again? You said Amazon, Target, and
Home Depot.
Okay. All right. What are you grateful for? Fast five. I'm grateful for my mind and personality. Like I'm grateful to God for those because I am, working in the field where you see people just kind of not on, off, or struggling deeply. I'm so grateful for consciousness and just stability in that space. And then having personality, having something that no matter what happens, I can do something. I can be myself and that can sustain me. I'm so grateful for that. We'll do 2 rounds. What you got?
This is probably so cliche, but I really am thankful for my family.
For sure.
To have your parents, period, like any part of your parents is great. So I have my mom. I'm so blessed to have my mom. She's such a blessing to us and our family. My brother, his family. Just my network, and not just my blood family, but my DJ family. I'm a DJ now. I got a whole family of DJs. I got my radio station family. I got my work family, Petway, French and Ford. I'm just really grateful for the opportunities that God gives me on a daily basis and the room that He's creating for me in these spaces.
Okay.
It's been an amazing journey.
Ditto. Yo, I take that too. I like that. Okay.
Man, I'm gonna go all the way left with this one. I'm grateful for the strains and struggles.
Yeah.
The pressures, because the other side of them teaches me how to be more grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand now that this puzzle that God is making, He's chiseling a lot of things out of my life for this next season. And so I'm grateful just to see this part of life this year and be able to know that it's going to work out for good. So I'm grateful for that opportunity just to see, because when you have a real relationship with God, it changes you and you're able to see the back end and know that it's going to be a beautiful front end. And so I'm just grateful for this particular portion of life.
All of those things put together make a super person, a super grateful person, being in gratitude. So being able to be sane and being able to have something to give that is just who you are, grateful for it. Grateful for every family system, your whole network. Grateful, thankful for it. Grateful for the hard times because if you didn't know those, or if you didn't have those, you would not know to appreciate the good times and the sunshine. So think about what you're grateful for. Being in a space of gratitude always makes life so much better. You could always complain. You could always be angry and have something to be bothered by. But if you stay in an attitude of gratitude and a season of thankfulness, you won't even have those spaces and voids to be trying to fill. I'm grateful for people like you all that work to make the public aware. Thank you all. I'm grateful for my life after 16 surgeries. I thank God. Diamonds are crafted with pressure. Thanks for tuning in. Be grateful. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hey.